Hey guys, what's going on? Jessica Q here, and I am with Lindsay Ell at Stagecoach 2022. Hey Lindsay.
Hey girl, how's it going?
Great. How are you
I'm
doing?
so great. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you for taking time to meet with us. You guys, she's been running around. Everybody wants to talk to her and take pictures with her, so thank you for taking time to sit with us. And I'm just going to ask you like some questions. And, if there's anything that you want to talk about too with the audience, feel free to do so. Now, I know that you have a new song coming out, right? And so tell us more about the song and then, the meaning behind it.
So yeah, this song is called Right on Time, and I wrote it from a place, shortly after I turned 30. I felt like all of my friends were getting married, having babies, like doing all of these life things that I was nowhere near doing. I was on the road playing a bunch of shows. I didn't have a boyfriend. Like I was just like, am I doing this wrong? Am I like missing the boat as all of my friends are like progressing their life and I'm like sitting at home by myself? And I just really wanted to write a song from a place that said, we are all writing our own story and we're on our own trajectory, and you don't want to be on someone else's trajectory because they're going some other place. And so it's just so important to remind yourself that, like, we'll feel societal pressures, we'll feel influence from social media, we'll feel things from friends and family being like, you should be this at this time of your life. But at the end of the day, when you wake up in the morning, you get to tell yourself, like, what is important to you.
Right.
And like, what you are pursuing, and that is going to fall into your life right on time when it should. And you can never be late to your own party,
Right. I love that. That's so awesome. That's so true. It's like God's plan. I will say God's plan, right?
Amen. It is God's plan.
Yeah. And so tell us, like, how did you get into the music industry?
I've been doing music ever since I was a little girl. It's just sort of something that's, I guess, in my blood ever since I was little. I started playing piano when I was 6, picked up the guitar when I was 8, started touring and playing shows when I was 10.
Oh, so you're really, really young.
The stage is just home to me, It's been fun, like, getting to do Canada's Got Talent and getting to do TV and a little bit of everything. But
what's your favorite?
Nothing will top standing on a stage like main stage at Stagecoach, feeling like my guitar like against my body, and just like seeing an audience of people singing your song lyrics back to you. Like, nothing will top that feeling in the world.
I love it. And then now your album. Now there's a meaning. Like, each song has it builds up to something more.
Yeah,
so I love that. There's like a message in every single song. Can you break it down a little bit to everybody? Like, what the album is talking about? Like, what is your message that you're trying to send out to everybody?
My last record is called Heart Theory, and I wanted it to be an album that fans could listen to top to bottom, and they could hear me like slowly unravel through each track. It was sort of like a musical diary of, I was going through a breakup, but it was really written from the point of whatever you're going through, whether it's a breakup, whether it's losing a job, whether it's moving across the country, whether it's like going through a global pandemic. Yeah, any kind of loss.
Yes, yeah.
Because as humans, I feel like there's just so many phases of it. There's this thing called the 7 stages of grief, and it talks about like shock, denial, anger, depression, and you like need to go through each feeling and emotion before you could truly like understand what it is, learn from it, and then finally move to a place of acceptance where you can look back and be grateful and then move on from it as a stronger person. And so I wrote my record, Heart Theory, around the 7 stages of grief as like songs represented each part of the process, and you can listen to it and go from a place of shock to a place of acceptance.
I love that. It's like you're taking them through like the process, but through your music, in your voice, in your passion, and that is so beautiful. Now, let's see. If you could change anything in the world, what would you change?
Goodness gracious!
Yeah,
this is quite the question. I mean, so everybody can have world peace, maybe, so that every hungry child could have food and a roof over their head.
Yes.
Everybody can have clean water. There's a theme here, I guess, that I'm feeling, but I feel really fortunate to be able to do what I love as a job, but I feel even more grateful for it that it gives me a platform to be able to give back, and I've been able to launch my own foundation in the past few years.
Oh yeah, what's the foundation called?
It's called Make You Movement. I'm a survivor myself, and so my foundation specifically helps victims of sexual abuse or sexual abuse and domestic violence, and yeah, I just want other survivors to know that they're not alone, and the fact that we can use like music as platforms to be able to do good and give back and bring clean water to people who don't have clean water is like this incredible gift that like can bring us together as humanity. And so yeah, there's a lot of things that change about the world.
Oh, that's so amazing. Yeah, and then the fact that you started a foundation and you are using your gift that you were gifted to make a difference and make a change, and that's so beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing. Now, okay, a message you want to send to our youth that will inspire them to follow their dreams.
I will say, if I could send a message up to anybody really to inspire you to follow your dreams, it's listen to that little voice inside of you. Because I think oftentimes as we're growing up, we're getting all this incredible advice from smart people around us and family members who are trying to help us, guide us along the way. But that like gut instinct is so insightful, and I think so many times we lose sight of it, or it's drowned out by louder voices, and it's like come back to that because it's so smart. So smart.
It's your like inner conscious self like telling you what you need, right?
Yes.
And most people don't listen to it.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, that little voice that I hear. Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you mean? It's like no, that's the goods right there.
That's right. I love it. So all right, awesome. Well, can you let everybody know how they can connect with you, or if they want to help out with your foundation? I mean, just like how can they? Yeah, if they want to be
Please
part
come
of
say
it.
hi. I'm Lindsay with an A-E-L-L. All on all socials. My website has all the information about the Making movement. So yeah, please come say hi and listen to Right on Time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.